Hello. In our last class, we were discussing about variation of acceleration due to gravity with height and depth. I have told you the value of acceleration due to gravity decreases with both height as well as with depth. As a body is taken above the surface of the acceleration due to gravity on it goes on decreasing, and if body is taken below the surface of the again acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing, and at the center of the acceleration due to gravity becomes zero. So at this point of time, we know that acceleration due to gravity decreases with both height as well as with depth. With this, we now need to understand the concept of gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. See, I have told you about potential energy in the regular classes. Potential energy is the energy possessed by a body by virtue of its position. Suppose this is Earth of mass capital M. This Earth is going to create a region around it. Earth ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಸುತ್ತ ಒಂದು region ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಈ region ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಬೇರೆ mass ಬಂದ್ರೆ, if any other mass happens to enter into this region, then Earth is going to exert gravitational force on this mass. Suppose E represents Earth of mass capital M and A represents some body of mass small m. I have told you this is a region around the Earth. Now, circle this is region around the Earth. Region around the Earth. This region ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ mass ಬಂದ್ರೆ, suppose body A of mass small m is outside this region. When body A of mass m is outside the region, it will not experience any gravitational force. Gravitational force on it will be zero. If this body of mass m, say, enters into this region, then it will start experiencing a gravitational force. This region around the Earth within which another mass experiences gravitational force is called as gravitational field. ಈ ರೀಜನ್ ಏನದಲ್ಲ, ಈ ರೀಜನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಾಸು ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ರೀಜನ್ ನ ನಾವು ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ದ is called as gravitational field. This region is called as gravitational field. So before you define what is gravitational potential energy, we will define what is gravitational field, and then we'll use the same concept to understand gravitational potential energy. Gravitational field. So gravitational field is a region around the Earth within which another mass experiences a gravitational force. Gravitational field andre enilla, Earth sutta iro ಒಂದು region ಇದು. Gravitational field is the region around the Earth. Gravitational field is the region around the Earth within which another mass experiences a gravitational force. Another mass experiences a gravitational force. See, we are all in the gravitational field of Earth. Suppose if this is Earth is surrounded by a region called gravitational field. We are in this gravitational field. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ gravitational field ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ gravitational force act ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. So gravitational field is region around Earth within which another mass experiences. We are masses. ನಮಗೆ definite mass ಅದಲ್ಲ. So we experience gravitational force. Such a region around Earth within which another mass experiences gravitational force is called as gravitational field. After all understanding what is meant by gravitational field, we'll now try to understand what is meant by gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. See, gravitational potential energy is defined as the amount of work done to bring a body of mass, say small m, from infinity to some point in the gravitational field of the Earth. Suppose this is our Earth of mass capital M. We know this Earth is going to create gravitational field around it. Earth ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅದರ ಸುತ್ತ ಒಂದು gravitational field ನ create ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತದೆ. And you should remember this gravitational field extends up to infinity. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಈ gravitational field ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ infinity ವರೆಗೂ ಈ gravitational field ಇರ್ತದೆ. Let us suppose there is a body of mass small m at infinity. Let there be a body of mass small m at infinity. Let there be a body of mass small m at infinity. Now, the Earth will have to exert force on this body of mass small m to bring it from infinity to some point, say P in the gravitational field. This body of mass small m ಇದನ್ನ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ತರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. When Earth exerts gravitational force on this body, the body gets displaced. You know what happens when a force acts on the body and the body gets displaced in the direction of the force? We say work is done. Correct alla? Hagadre gravitational potential energy is defined as the amount of work done. Gravitational potential energy is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a body of mass, say small m, from infinity. Nodri, body na ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತರಬೇಕು, infinity ಇಂದ to some point, say P in the gravitational field. Gravitational field ಒಳಗಿರೋ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೋ ಅರ್ಥ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. It is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a body of mass, say small m, from infinity to some point in the gravitational field. Some point in the gravitational field of Earth. So some point in the gravitational field of Earth is called gravitational potential energy. It's called gravitational potential energy. So gravitational potential energy is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a body of mass small m from infinity to some point P in the gravitational field. Yaar ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ? Who is going to bring this body of mass small m from infinity to point P andre the Earth's gravitational force will act on this body and the body gets displaced in the direction of the force, right? So when force acts on body and the body gets displaced, this work is done. Earth ಈ ಬಾಡಿನ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಗೆ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 10 joules ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ 10 joules ವರ್ಕ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ, all this 10 joules of work will get converted into potential energy of the body. ಈ ಅರ್ಥ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಂ ನ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 10 joules ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿದ ವರ್ಕ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಥವಾ ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the answer is no. All the work that is done by the Earth to bring the body from infinity to point P will be stored in the body in the form of gravitational potential energy. ಅರ್ತ್ ಈ ಬಾಡಿನ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಗೆ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದಿಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ gravitational potential energy. So you need to define what is meant by gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a body of mass, say small m, from infinity to some point, say p, in the gravitational field of the Earth. And gravitational potential energy is given by, so you need to remember the formula for gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy is represented by U and is given by minus capital G, universal gravitational constant, capital M, mass of the Earth, small m, mass of the body that is brought from infinity to point P, divided by R. What is R antandre? R is the distance of point from the center of the Earth. R is distance of point from the center of the Earth to which body is brought from infinity. See, infinity in the we have brought the body to point P, the distance to Earth to the center in the estadala, that is R. R is distance of point P from the center of the Earth, right? This is the expression for gravitational potential energy. So gravitational potential energy is given by U is equals to capital G minus capital G, capital M, small m divided by R, where capital G represents universal gravitational constant. Capital G is universal gravitational constant. Its value is known to us, 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. This is universal gravitational constant. Capital M represents mass of the Earth. Mass of Earth should be remembered, it is about 6 into 10 to the power of 24 kgs. Small m represents mass of the body, and R represents distance of point, say P, from center of the Earth. Distance of point P from the center of the Earth, right? So this is all regarding the concept of gravitational potential energy, right? Suppose you have brought a body of mass, say 50 kg, from infinity to some point, say P, which is at a distance of 1 meter from the center of the Earth. Then you can calculate gravitational potential energy. Now tarlikagala Earth ondirtade infinity in the point P ge Earth ಒಂದು body of mass 50 kg ತಂದದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ gravitational potential energy ಎಷ್ಟದೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹತ್ರ minus G 6.67 into 10 power minus 12 minus 11 into 6 into 10 to the power of 24 into 50 kg divided by 1 meter. Substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹತ್ರ gravitational potential energy ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And you should note that gravitational potential energy will be different at different points in the gravitational field. Nodri, point P hatra irostu gravitational potential energy, point Q hatra irolla. Point Q hatra gravitational potential energy matte bare irtade. Yakantandre R is the distance between center of the Earth and the point. Center of Earth in the point P iro distance R. Center of Earth in the point Q iro distance R alla, R dash. Distance change ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ gravitational potential energy will also change, correct ಅಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ gravitational potential energy depends upon distance of the point, right? And you should also understand what does negative sign in this equation represent. ಈ equation nage negative sign here represents that work is done by the Earth's gravitational field. Work is done by the Earth's ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ನ ನಾವು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಅರ್ಥ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಅರ್ಥ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅರ್ಥ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ gravitational potential energy, right? And you should notice here that gravitational potential energy depends upon mass of the gravitational potential energy depends upon mass of the body, and gravitational potential energy depends upon distance of the point from the center of the earth. So what are the factors on which gravitational potential energy depends? Gravitational potential energy depends antandre gravitational potential energy depends upon mainly two factors. Now alli three ತೋರಿಸಬಹುದು. mass of earth ನಾವು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ gravitational potential energy depends upon mass of the body, small m, and also it depends upon distance of point from center of earth. Distance of point from center of earth, right? That is nothing but r. These are the two factors on which gravitational potential energy depends. Mass of planets anta tagondre bare planets ಮೇಲೆ gravitational potential energy of that planet calculate ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ mass of the planet ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. But at this point of time we are describing gravitational potential energy of earth ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ mass of the earth can be considered to be constant. Universal gravitational constant is capital G. So gravitational potential energy depends upon mass of the body and the distance of point from the center of the earth. So this is all regarding gravitational potential energy. After all understanding what is gravitational potential energy, we need to understand the concept of escape speed ಅಥವಾ escape velocity ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. But to be very specific, it should be called as escape speed, and it is represented by VE. Escape speed is represented by VE. What is escape speed antandre? It is the minimum speed with which a body should be thrown vertically upward so that it just escapes the earth's gravitational pull. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅರ್ಥಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರದೇ ಇಲ್ಲನೋ ಆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ನ ನಾವು ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. See, escape speed is defined as the minimum speed. Escape speed is defined as the minimum speed with which a body must be thrown upwards. Body must be thrown upwards so that it just escapes Earth's gravitational pull. It just escapes Earth's gravitational pull. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇಂದ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಥ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ನ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೋ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ m in your hand and you throw this with certain speed, say ve. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. This body starts moving vertically upwards and it never comes back to the earth. ಇದು ವಾಪಸ್ ಅರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is now going to escape Earth's gravitational pull. Then we can say you have thrown this body with escape speed. So escape speed is the minimum speed with which a body must be thrown upwards or vertically upwards. The body must be thrown vertically upwards so that it just escapes Earth's gravitational pull. Is called as escape speed. And you must remember escape speed on the surface of Earth apart from surface of Earth, escape speed is about 11.2 kilometer per second. This means if you throw a body of mass, say small m, with a speed of at least 11.2 kilometer per second, 1 second ಗೆ ಆ ಬಾಡಿನ ನೀವು 11.2 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅರ್ಥಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ದ ಅರ್ಥ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ pull. So what is the escape velocity on the surface of Earth antandre? The escape velocity on the surface of Earth is about 11.2 kilometer per second. This is the escape velocity on the surface of the Earth, right? And you must remember, escape velocity does not depend upon the mass of the body that is thrown. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಇಂದ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 11.2 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅದು. ಒಂದು ಸೇ a body of mass 200 kg. For this body to escape the Earth's gravitational field, it must be again thrown with a minimum speed of 11.2 kilometer per second. So whatever may be the mass of the body, escape speed does not depend upon mass of the body. Escape speed is the same for bodies of all masses on the surface of the Earth, right? Escape speed is given by, you must remember the formula for escape speed. Escape speed is given by escape speed is given by VE is equals to square root of 2g capital M divided by R. VE is equals to square root of 2g capital M divided by R. We know what is capital G. Here, capital G represents universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant. M represents mass of the planet. Nodri, escape speed depends upon the mass of the planet. Earth ಮೇಲೆ escape speed calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ Earth ದ mass substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೂನ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ escape speed calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂನ್ ದು ಮಾಸ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ escape speed calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಸ್ ದು ಮಾಸ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So capital M represents mass of planet. Moon planet alla, moon is a satellite, right? So M represents mass of the planet and R represents radius of the planet. R represents radius of the planet. So this is the expression for escape speed of the body on surface of any planet in general. VE is equals to square root of 2 capital G capital M divided by capital R. This is the expression for escape speed, and you can observe escape speed depends only on mass of the planet and the radius of the planet. Escape speed does not depend upon the mass of the body that is thrown vertically upward. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಚಾಕ್ ಪೀಸ್ ನ ಅರ್ಥ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಇಂದ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೂ 11.2 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಾಸ್ ಸೇ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ 200 or 300 kg, ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಇಂದ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಬೇಕಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ 11.2 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂದಾನೇ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ we can note that escape speed does not depend upon mass of the body thrown upwards. Mass of the body thrown upwards. Escape speed does not depend upon mass of the body thrown upwards. escape speed just depends upon mass of the planet and radius of that planet. Escape speed depends upon one, mass of the planet. If it is Earth, you have to substitute mass of the Earth, mass of the planet, and size or radius of the planet. So these are the two factors on which escape speed depends. Escape speed depends upon mass of the planet and size of the planet. Escape speed does not depend upon mass of the body thrown vertically upwards. So this is regarding the concept of escape speed. We can express escape speed in terms of acceleration due to gravity as well. Escape speed in terms of acceleration due to gravity. See, all these formulas should be remembered. Idr mele namige MCQs bartave, so you need to remember this formula. Escape speed in terms of acceleration due to gravity. We know that escape speed is given by VE is equals to square root of 2gm divided by r. This is the formula for escape speed. We will call this as equation number 1. Also, acceleration due to gravity is given by, we need to express escape speed in terms of acceleration due to gravity. So we'll write the formula for acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth. Acceleration due to gravity on surface of Earth is given by small g is equals to gm by r square. Correct? Acceleration due to gravity is given by g is equals to g capital M by r square, where g is universal gravitational constant, mass of the Earth, or in general mass of the planet. R represents radius of the planet. We'll call this as equation 2, or you can from this equation write g capital M ಏನಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. G capital M can be written as equal to gr square. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ? G capital M can be written as equal to gr square. G capital M is written as gr square. This is important relationship. ಇದು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ capital G capital M na small g r square anta baribodu. Acceleration due to gravity and radius of the planet, right? So G capital M is equals to gr square. We'll call this as equation number 2. Now put equation 2 in equation 1. Put equation 2 in equation 1. ಈ equation 2 ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ equation 1 ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ equation 1 becomes, equation 1 ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, VE is equals to square root of 2. What is GM? GM is nothing but gr square. So in place of GM, I am going to write gr square divided by r. R and 1r gets cancelled out. So escape velocity will be equal to square root of 2g capital R. This is the expression for acceleration due to gravity in terms of this is expression for escape velocity in terms of acceleration due to gravity. This is the expression for escape velocity in terms of acceleration due to gravity, right? See, this is expression for escape velocity in terms of mass of the planet and radius of the planet. This is escape velocity in terms of acceleration due to gravity and radius of the planet. Correct? So what we have done in this is, we have written the formula for escape speed. escape speed is given by v is equals to square root of 2g capital M divided by capital R. We have to express escape speed in terms of acceleration due to gravity. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು acceleration due to gravity formula ಬರೀತೀನಿ. G is equals to gm by r square. From this I can write gm as equal to gr square. ಇದನ್ನು cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ gm is equals to gr square ಬರ್ತದೆ. I'll call this as equation 2. Now I'll put this equation 2. I'll put this equation 2 in equation 1. I'll put this equation 2 in equation 1. Equation 1 becomes VE is equals to square root of 2. G capital M is nothing but GR square. So in place of G capital M, in place of this G capital M, I have substituted GR square divided by R. R and R gets cancelled out. Will be left out with VE is equals to root over 2GR. Will be left out with root over 2GR. Right? So this is all regarding expressing the escape velocity in terms of acceleration due to gravity. Now, on the surface of Earth, we know what is acceleration due to gravity. G is equals to 9.8 meter per second square, and radius of Earth is R is equals to 6,400 kilometer. This is nothing but 6,400 into 10 to the power of 3 meters. Kilometer na meters na express ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ if I substitute the value of G and R in this equation, escape speed nodi. Thus escape speed on surface of Earth. Escape speed on surface of Earth is VE is equals to square root of 2G capital R. V is equals to square root of 2. The value of G on surface of Earth is 9.8 meter per second square. So G is 9.8 meter per second square, and radius of the Earth is 6,400 into 10 to the power of 3 meters. If you calculate this, it will come out to be nearly 11.2 kilometer per second. This is the value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth. The value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth is about 11.2 kilometer per second. This is the value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth. You can evaluate this value yourself. Square root of 2 into 9.8 into 6,400 in 10 power minus 3 matrix. You will get it to be equal to 11.2 kilometer per second. So this is all regarding the concept of escape speed. So escape speed is defined as the minimum speed with which a body must be thrown vertically upward so that it escapes Earth's gravitational pull. The value of escape speed on the surface of the Earth is 11.2 kilometer per second. So for any body to escape Earth's gravitational pull, it has to move with a minimum of 11.2 kilometer per second speed. ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅರ್ತ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮೂವ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ವಾಪಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅರ್ತ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ escape speed. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ you should also understand why there is no atmosphere on the surface of moon. Moon surface ಮೇಲೆ atmosphere ಇಲ್ಲ. Why there is no atmosphere on surface of moon? Why there is no atmosphere on surface of moon? Moon surface ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾಕೆ atmosphere ಇಲ್ಲ? Atmosphere is nothing but the gaseous envelope. ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಏನು ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು atmosphere ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. The gaseous envelope that is surrounding us is called atmosphere. Moon surface ಮೇಲೆ atmosphere ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂನ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆ ಮೂನ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವೆ ಮೂನ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು. Escape speed on the surface of moon is very much less than that on the surface of the earth. It is because of this reason all the gases have escaped away from the moon's gravitational pull. So there is no atmosphere on the surface of the moon. So why there is no atmosphere on surface of moon antandre, because the value of escape speed, the value of escape speed on surface of moon is value of escape speed on surface of moon is very small. The value of escape speed on surface of moon is very small. The gases present on the surface of moon, the gases present on surface of moon have escaped moon's gravitational pull. Moon's gravitational pull. ಅವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂನ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವೆ. ಮೂನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಓವರ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವೆ. Once they have escaped, they'll never again come back to the surface of the moon. Moon surface ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Because the gases that were present on surface of moon have escaped moon's gravitational pull. It is because of this reason there is no atmosphere on the surface of the moon, right? So this is all regarding the concept of escape speed. And you must remember, escape speed on the surface of earth, escape speed on the surface of earth is given by escape speed on surface of earth is given by VE is equals to square root of 2g capital M divided by R. This is the value of escape speed on the surface of earth. Suppose if this is our earth and this is surface of earth. Surface of earth in the one object nenadu ನೀವು ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಅರ್ತ್ಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರಬಾರದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Suppose you are at certain height from the surface of the earth. Suppose you are at a height h above the surface of earth. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿನ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಅರ್ತ್ಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರಬಾರದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ escape speed from a height, escape speed from a height is given by VE is equals to square root of 2g capital M divided by R plus H. 2g capital M divided by R plus H. From certain height, escape speed is 2g capital M by R plus H. What is H andre? H is height from which object is thrown vertically upwards from the surface of earth. Surface of earth inda ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು H, right? So if you are calculating escape speed from certain height above the surface of earth, escape speed is root over 2g capital M divided by R plus H. From the surface of earth, surface of earth ಇಂದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ H ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0. ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ surface of earth ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ H ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. H 0 ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದು surface of earth, right? So this is the formula which you need to remember as far as escape speed is concerned, right? So this is all regarding the concept of gravitational potential energy and the escape speed. And in our next class we'll discuss about satellites and we'll try to understand what is meant by orbital speed, and we'll also calculate what will be the total energy of a satellite, and we'll discuss about weightlessness, and that will finish the chapter gravitation. After this chapter gravitation, we will take up waves, right? We'll continue in the next class, please.